I don't know. My brain is too dead to remember.
The heck is that?
I don't know.
And also, his house is
in the town. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're at least gonna go here first and see. Well, I guess I could fly to
nearby.
Yeah. It's like, are you sure?
I know you for sure when you're talking about something you like, you go, that song legitimately slaps. And you say like slaps, and I said it the other day to describe I said it yesterday. I was describing something to Katrina and I was like, I never used to say something like slapped before, you know?
Yeah. A mass outbreak of wild illumines. The Ogre Clan.
Uh-oh. Is this the Team Rocket of this area?
I'm the Masamune, that's Sephiroth's sword, of the Kitakami Ogre Clan. My bewitching moves will leave you spellbound. It's just a damn... what's that his name?
Bug hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heracross?
Heracross. Oh, look at that guy. Switch is really struggling here.
Yeah.
He is pretty strong. It's struggling. Oh, Keely was asking about your pick earlier for the February book.
Oh, it's the wishing game?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was just like, you know, what is your little spiel about it?
Oh,
because Keely was saying like they didn't finish Silent House Rules because they were like, I'm not into this.
Yeah,
which is fine. But then like you usually pick something kind of romance oriented.
I think there is a romance element to this one, but it's not the central premise of the book because it's more of like whimsical, like kind of returning to childhood wonders. I don't even know if this is a good description of it. Like this might not be what it's like at all, but that's what it sounds like from the summary.
Okay.
Because it follows a woman, I think she might be a teacher, if I remember correctly, and her favorite childhood author disappeared a long time ago. And she is, I think she's like fostering or like, she's like in some way mentoring this young boy too, and kind of bringing him up. And then this, sorry, I'm really struggling. I'm sleepy. This contest is announced from her author who disappeared all those years ago, and the prize is like a new children's book that he wrote, I think. But it's like, I think it's like priced really high or something.
Yeah.
So it's like a life-changing prize. So she gets, I think she's selected, she's like one of 4 people or something like that gets selected to go to this island to do this contest and try and win this thing. And I assume she's gonna win, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it sounds interesting.
It sounded interesting. I mean, I spent a lot of time looking through, like Goodreads and trying to pick my selections for. And I think part of the reason I picked this one for February is the premise and everything made it sound like it wasn't going to be a super difficult read, and it's only like 400-something pages, I think.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's fine. I mean, honestly, a shorter book would probably be good for February, because it is a short month, but...
This game is basically unplayable at this frame rate.
Yeah.
This is a joke, Nintendo. Also, this Gardevoir is really strong.
Kicking your ass.
Like, this is insane. Come on, Nintendo. They owe me money for this game and for the Switch.
Hi, Luna. Did you eat some food?
Oh, man.
What did you say?
What did you say?
What did you say?
CMB! Come complain about Nintendo with me.
We're breaking the Switch by but breaking the game by just doing what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. Like I said, I can always send you digital copies of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, look at what's happening right now.
Bro, I'm just in a battle. Look at the frame rate.
Yeah, it's pretty janky. Like, while we were playing the base game, I was like, well, maybe it's like this because we're playing online together. No, I guess it's just like this.
It's just bad.
Rabombe?
Harambe?
Who's Rabombe?
Like, we have a little bit of a window before Rebirth comes out, so I was like, oh, we should get the DLC out of the way, and now I'm just like, I'm gonna be in this fight for the rest of my life. Well, I mean, look at this. This is just a battle. Like, with a random person.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye. I thought we might get to go first. Bro, it's got such high agility for speed.
It is very
Holy
tiny.
crap.
Uh-oh, is this the end?
Oh, nice.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Well, usually it's just for our Book of the Month books, but I'm like, I'm gonna read so and so many pages, you know?
The problem is that this thing has like all things ghosts are weak against.
Yeah. They have to, I feel like. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at minimum, Pal World has challenged them enough that they're like, we can't, you know.
I mean, as of right now, I'm kind of feeling like I don't know that I will buy the next Pokemon game. I might wait and see, like, how it is.
Some books are just like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, it took me, I was really slow reading Cider House Rules, because I started that the last week of December, and it still took me almost the entire month of January to finish it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That was a slow read. But then I also, in that same time frame, read 4 Shadowhunter books. So... which might have also been part of the reason I was so slow in reading Cider House Rules.
Yeah, because like long or like books that are very methodical, right? It takes like 10 pages a day, right? That adds up really fast. We're just doing the DLC now, and I'm like, something's gotta change.
And we're really only doing it because we just needed something short to play between now and when Final Fantasy VII comes out, so...
Yeah. Yeah, something just to spend. I do that too. You can actually, if you go to the Poetry Foundation, you can get a poem of the day in your email every morning.
That's true, yeah.
Okay?
It's your other half.
Yeah. It's not going well.
She's stronger than you. Cursed body. That's what I say in the morning when I have to get up for work. Curse this body.
Bro, Nintendo owes me money for this game.
Building a D&D druid based around monster taming. Your DM just built a custom wondrous item that lets you capture monsters. Are you playing like a... So you're playing a Pokemon trainer druid? I feel like that could be kind of interesting. Except for you'd probably have to stat block all the monsters, the monsters that you caught. I'm cosplaying a Pokemon master. Last Wish poems and stories from Poe, fairy tales from a collection of fairy tales. I like reading fairy tales a lot. Because in my mind, fairy tales and fables are the building blocks of modern day writing. Like all the basic tropes and stuff you'll find there.
Yeah. Well, we lost this fight, but I'm more annoyed that it took me 30 fucking minutes to get through the fight.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And the sad thing is, because these games are made for kids, like, the kids don't know better. Like, they don't look at this and think like, oh, this is poorly optimized, right?
Well, maybe they do now, honestly. Because they're growing up with technology.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, this is shit. What's it called? Pal World is so much better.
Free me from this fight, holy crap. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Wow, they took all your money.
They took 9,000. I have like 300,000.
That's crazy, though.
Like, I thought Sun and Moon was okay.
Get it together, Game Freak.
Like, I was like, Sun and Moon is pretty alright. But then, like, after that, I was like, Sword and Shield just seemed, like, unfinished. Like, it didn't seem laggy.
Yeah.
This is just embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be embarrassed to work for Game Freak at this point. And then they had the nerve to make that tweet that said they were like, we're already working on the next Pokemon, and we have planned a game that's better than Pokemon. And I was like, bitch, you can't even make a normal Pokemon.
I have no idea when the next one's supposed to come out.
When does Final Fantasy come out?
Oh, Final Fantasy. Sorry, I read it really quick and I thought it said when does it come out, as in the next Pokemon. Yeah. Final Fantasy
comes
is
the 29th or something?
Yeah, it's like the 28th or the 29th. So...
Yeah. And then it will take over my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of Final Fantasy VII stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, Kieran's father.
I mean, technically, I guess we could have just played Spider-Man for all the days.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe we would finish it too fast then.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like having a little difference.
Variety.
I don't mind playing Pokemon games. Like, I think even when they're not like the most engaging story, they're still okay. But the game's gotta work.
Yeah.
We're friends? Friends? I feel all tingly and funny hearing that. When they hear my voice, they get a little tingly feeling. She looks so tired.
That's how I feel on the inside right now.
Kieran's made a friend. They're like, wow, our son made a friend. Look at this loser. He has a friend now. This is my grandma. Answer that. A friend of Kieran's, we're delighted to have you. For dinner. Oh my, is it really already sundown? I nearly forgotten the Festival of Mask starts tonight, doesn't it? Come now, Kieran, you two in. I'll get some Jinbei for you so you both can get up to the festival all gussied up. Yo, One Piece confirmed! Is Jinbei's name Jinbei because he wears a Jinbei?
Probably.
There we are, all done. That looks pretty comfy.
Mm-hmm. Look at your hair!
They got rid of my curls? Game Freak!
They gave you white people
Freak!
hair.
You already don't have any curly hair options in your game, and then you got rid of the curls for an outfit? Well, first of all, Mass Effect 2 would not fit in this window, because when Final Fantasy comes out, nothing is happening except for Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any bald options either.
Yeah, like there's never been a bald 12-year-old.
Teal style card.
Think of Aang from Avatar.
Yeah. Well, he had his hair shaved, though, I think.
Well, he's still bald. Still a bald outfit.
Hey, Gran, you know where my... But yeah, because I am still planning on playing Mass Effect 2 at some point, but right now we're in, like, new game season. What are you doing here? You said you go to the Festival of Masks with me. Really, is that so? What's the matter? What are you doing back here? I couldn't find my mask for the festival. I just noticed how much taller she is than us.
She is a lot taller.
They should be in the shed. I put them in there after last year's festival. They shouldn't be locked, so you three can go have a rummage and see what you can find. Oh, 7 minutes in heaven with the tall girl. To the shed, first one there wins. Wait, sis, you're such a cheater. Give me back my curls.
Right?
Forgive them, they can be rambunctious. You know what? You may be going to the shed, but I'm bringing the ghost with me. There's gotta be another one. Sis, Ian's here. Just rolling up like you own the place. Looks like there's only 2 masks in the shed. Too bad, right? There's nothing I can do about it. Guess I just have to do without a mask. First come, first served. That's fine. Come on now, don't look so glum. How about instead of a mask, I give you a battle in style? Festival style! Come on, get in position. It's so strange that she says that every time.
Yep. Okay, let's see if this is just as jank. I think the other one, because there was so much.
There was a lot of Pokemon walking around.
It was so slow.
Feel free to be dazzled by how great I look in my Jinbei. I'll win while you're distracted. That's me to Ronnie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He lived.
This is about the mask? Come on, stop with the super effective moves. Oh, Focus Sash saved it. You did get me with a Thunder Wave.
Hi!
Oh, we did catch quite a few Pokemon. He's angry now. Right now we're being bullied by this tall girl.
Yeah, we did catch a bunch. I mean, we caught a Houndour, so that's a cute one.
We didn't catch a Houndour. We fought a Houndour.
You didn't catch him?
It wasn't wild. It was another trainer's Pokemon. What are you, Team Rocket?
No, I thought he was in the wild.
No, that was a Growlithe.
Oh.
Riley's out here trying to kidnap other people's Pokemon. That's what she does with wild cats, too. She sees them on the street, she brings them home.
I mean, when I was leaving Katrina's the other day, I opened the door and this cat ran out of the bushes nearby and across the street. And I was trying to get it to come over to me, and I was like, if this cat comes over to me, we just have a third cat.
I'd be so happy if you came home with a cat.
That's just how it works, I'm sorry. Right, Gizmo? We just make it work. It was like a little one too, like Gizmo size.
Yeah, we both saw cats. I went out to get my DoorDash yesterday, and there was a cat outside. And he was like white and orange.
I also think that our apartment is too small for 3 cats. Now, that being said, I'm just saying, if I came across a cat outside, especially yesterday, it was cold.
Look at the front rate of the hoots.
Yeah. It was cold outside. I personally, if a cat came up to me, it was like meowing and like looked like it was shivering, I would bring it home.
Oh yeah.
Like I do not have it in me to leave a cat like that. What? No, you guys, honestly, I feel like your house size, you could probably comfortably have 4 cats.
My parents have 12 acres and there's 4 cats.
Okay,
too much.
well, you know what? The bedroom rule then. You could have 3 cats because you have 3 bedrooms, so 3 cats.
This apartment, 3 cats might be too many. It's almost two humans. It's almost too many.
True.
There is a gizmo over there. Yo, CMB, have you watched any solo leveling? Also, I started Hokkaido Gals that are super adorable, or super cute, whatever it is, and I am enjoying it. That one's got like a banger opening and ending. Solo leveling, we only watched the first episode, but I do like... I think the animation quality is very good. Yo, us too. At first, Roundy was like, yeah, it's not my style, and then I think it's grown on her a little bit.
I don't know. I still think it's okay, but...
I have no idea what makes an anime good to Roundy.
I just, like... I guess with Delicious in Dungeon, I think there's something fine with, like, just a cutesy plot, right? Because obviously I like romance ones, but the core of that is a romance, which is why I like it. With Delicious in Dungeon, I'm just like, what is the plot? Where is this going?
You ignored the opening plot. Like, there's an underground castle, and whoever gets to the bottom of the castle gets a wish and becomes, like, the ruler of the castle.
I guess. Yeah, they're saving his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
Also, what's really funny about Delicious in Dungeon is the author, the lady, when Baldur's Gate came out, she, like, ended the manga.
I saw, yeah. I'm just waiting for the main guy to become a monster fucker, because we just know that's where he's headed.
Yeah.
So...
Oh well, it's not like beating me was gonna cause another mask to magically appear. Now then, let me get my mask. We have not watched Blue-Eyed Samurai yet.
We have not.
Looks good, don't I? Look, I need a mask to cover up this god-awful haircut they gave me.
Right?
They took away my curls. It's first come, first serve.
Damn.
Besides, that's your ogre mask. You've always loved that mask. Yeah, but... No buts about it. Ian can get his own mask at the festival. He's fine. I am incredibly wealthy. Now move
I can
it.
buy
Let's
my
go.
own mask.
Sorry, Ian. I know my sis seems kinda harsh, but she's not really all that bad. She was tearing the shed apart. You know who the sister reminds me of? The lady in Summertime Rendering with the hammer.
Oh.
She reminds me of like a younger her.
Yeah, I guess.
Held up at the hall. Probably get going. Man, Summertime Rendering, now that was an anime. Okay. So, step 1. Pokemon Center. Heal me up, baby. Blub, 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 blub. Zoom, zoom. Ah! He's freaking out a little bit. Oh, we're back in the frame rate hell.
Yep.
Excuse me, Heracross. I don't think I have a Hoo-Hoo yet, but I love Hoo-Hoo. They were the first Pokemon I caught in Gen 2. I love them. Their big eyes.
I do like them.
They actually have 2 legs, but they only stand on 1.
Yeah. Like a flamingo. Like a flamowl. No. Didn't work.
I don't know what you were trying to do.
Trying to mash flamingo and owl together.
Oh. An owlingo. Since it tells time precisely, some countries consider the deity of wisdom versed in the ways of the world. Yo, that owl's smart as fuck.
Does it hoot, like, you know, once for 1 p.m.,
oh,
twice
maybe.
for...
That would be interesting.
Just have it in the back corner.
Is it an A-pump? Yeah. Another Ekans. Oh, a Duskull.
Oh, yeah.
Where can I buy a mask?
Roll up to the festival on my bike.
That reminds me, I gotta get our ticket for the Advent Children re-release. If anyone is interested, they are re-showing Advent Children in theaters for the build-up to Final Fantasy Rebirth, because Rebirth is in its own timeline, and it's in the Advent Children timeline. Oh, look at that guy.
Is that the ogre?
He's dancing.
He's much smaller than I envisioned.
Maybe it's the ogre's kid or something.
Maybe.
This is the Festival of Masks. Today is just the first day. It'll keep going for a while.
More cake. Oh wait, there's always room for more cake.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can only really ever eat, like, 1 or 2 slices of cake before it's too sweet for me. Bro, I don't know why you think we, like, hate this small island.
Never say no to cake. You know, I've never done, I've always kind of been tempted to do the thing where you just eat cake for dinner.
I've never had that temptation ever in my life.
But it could just, you're an adult, you can do whatever you want. Although now that I'm an adult, I know that will probably give me a stomachache, so that's probably why I've never done it, but...
A nice festival vibe. Festival of Masks is held so we can honor the Loyal 3, the brave heroes. The Loyal 3 are the Pokemon that once protected this land from the evil ogre, you know it.
Ice cream for dinner.
We had soup.
Delish.
Most of the kids in town wear masks to the Loyal 3 like me. Did I mention they're our heroes? Heh. What are you laughing at? I was just thinking it was funny that, like, you don't know anything about the ogre. I know the legends of Kitakami better than anybody. Pretty gutsy of you to laugh at your big sis. Sorry. Kiki's still a little baby, so of course he thinks some kind of terrible monster's cool. He likes the ogre more than the Loyal 3. We've got candy apples. Let's check out the stalls.
Hey, where do I get a mask?
Yeah, where can I buy a mask? It's like in Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children, when Vincent shows up, he goes, where can I buy a cell phone?
Oh, right there? To the right?
There's no one here.
Hey, what the heck?
Look at the Eevee one.
You talk to the people?
Which one should I choose? No one's at the stall. We gotta play out the story more. You know what I was thinking about earlier? There's that TikTok sound going around with banana bread. And I was like, I used to eat banana bread at Happy Times all the time. I don't think I've had banana bread in nearly 2 decades.
I love banana bread. Mexican wrap with veggies and beef. And he made chocolate chip cookie mug dessert. Ooh, that sounds delicious.
I did a lot more, like, complicated cooking. I still do, kind of, now that I work fully at home. But, like, when I was between jobs, I would cook more complicated. Because, like, you know, you don't feel like you're, like, losing the only valuable 2 hours of your day outside of work.
Yeah. That's why I don't like cooking.
Here's this invisible apple. Thanks. Grandma gave me some pocket money. It's no big deal. No, you never see anybody working in the Pokemon universe except like at like radio stations and stuff. Mochi. Don't like mochi.
I love mochi.
There's even a Pokemon in Kitakami that looks like a little old candy apple. Did you know that? Yeah, actually I ate one earlier. Where'd he go?
I don't know. Did you pass him already? Or no? Check out what?
Yeah, he just ran away.
Buddy!
Friend? He got eaten by the ogre.
Right? Well, he must be back there. Like, you must have passed him.
Oops. Fried noodles. Oh, I can go for some fried noodles.
I'll take that.
There's a selfie post for when you want to be like secretive. Everyone's doing it lately. I learned the shh emote.
Okay. Bro, where'd you go? Like, he must be at one of the other stalls, right? Or no?
A bunch of super salty fried food. Hell yeah.
Hello?
Shaved ice is as much syrup as you like. What happened? He just left.
Okay, maybe he's up farther than we went before.
Yeah, I don't think he went back down. A festival before you go. Check out the festival before you go. Hi, Duskull. I like you. You're a cutie. Friend! Wait. I was like, he's not inside. There is no inside. Okay, he's not over here. There is that item. I wonder what, like, the reviews for this game in general were from, like, actual companies, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think those... Yeah, we're going on 10 o'clock here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for bed, honestly.
Ronnie's always ready for bed. That's her standard method.
Oh, there he is.
Aha! Yeah, we gotta catch up on some of our anime, and then we'll turn off our brains. A game of Ogre Oustin. So you want to have a go? Yeah, sure. One of those kids that came all the way from Paldea, right? I can't take money from a guest. Have a go on the house. Gonna try it? I'll cheer you on from a safe distance. You're out for a run of Ogre Oustin, huh? I did one just now. Pretty easy for me, that is.
Okay.
6,390. Think you can do better? Probably not, because the frame rate will be 0.
You're right. If this requires me to do anything in a timely manner, it's gonna... Whoa, okay.
Yeah. I can't even load.
Can't even load the minigame.
Gather up berries, bring them to the berry table to earn yourself a high score. The playing field is dotted with ogre balloons in 4 different colors. Pop these balloons to collect the berries inside of them. 4 different colors at the berry tables. Place one of your berries on a matching table by getting close to it and pressing A. If you manage to place a target number of berries on these tables, you win. From time to time, greedy Pokemon may gather up around the berry table, hoping to gobble them up. If you let them eat, use the R button to scare them off. So we need blue. We need 2 red.
I think... Oh, yeah. Where's the tables?
I don't know. Is that them?
Is it behind where we came? Oh, yeah, I think. Laceberry.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how she would have beat me because I'm on a motorcycle.
You're right.
Okay, 5, 6, 5, 4. Oh, I can move during that.
Huh.
Oh my god. It's so hard to steer! We need 1 more of these. What do we need? Fire?
Yeah, red. Need 5. Skirt!
Oop.
You did some, like, drifting.
Where am I going again?
Yeah, this way.
This way. This is just embarrassing for a company with infinite money. Like, I don't know why you would go back and put the berries in because of the Pokemon would come get them when you could just do it all at the same time.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Need 8 green. 6 blue.
Oh.
8 gray.
Need a couple more of these. I do feel like I'm about to like see Flogging Molly come out on stage.
So now you just need red.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
I need how many
4.
more of these? Okay. Exhilarating gameplay. This will help keep Keely awake. New record! Get crushed! Oh, look at all those rewards.
Nice. Why?
That was some fine dashing about. That's me when Gizmo runs by.
That was some fine dashing, Gizmo.
An XP charm. Okay. I, Carmen, Moscow's reigning champion of Ogre Balloon Busting, have been defeated? Yeah.
I have a bike.
Scrub. I hate losing.
Time for bed.
I want to have another go to get even, but I'm all out of pocket money. Kiki, you go and beat Ian for me. Nah. What's that? You're taking the side of an outsider over your own sister? That makes me so annoyed. I think I'm gonna black out. Sorry she's causing such a scene. I'll deal with her. Go wander around. He's just doing a little dance. I have a mask yet.
My guess is that they didn't have someone at the mask stall because you're gonna get the ogre mask.
Hello. It's a Duolingo owl. Pawn? A mysterious child is staring at you from behind their mask. That's a cool mask. Ponyo. Hey Ian, listen to this, it's nuts. Kiki's no use at all, zero talent for elves and ogres, I'm telling you. Nope. I heard the word ogre, like I gotta get out of here. Hey, who was that? Well, let's hunt it down. Okay, they made me run 10
2
steps.
steps, yeah.
Wait, Ian, you shouldn't run off on your own. Hey, new kid, that goes for you too.
Yeah, Fox, let us know. Oh.
That was a really satisfying sound.
Yeah.
Hey, you want your mask back?
Here you go.
You should come back, the mountain's dangerous at night.
Don't look at me! Do not perceive me.
Yoriko Ona. Alright. The Teal Mask. Yeah, we are wrapping up in about 10 minutes, so... Who was that? Where'd that kid come from? Is it a Pokemon? What are you talking about? Wait, did you mean that kid we just saw that ran off toward the mountain? Could that have been an ogre from the story on all the signboards? Are you saying the story was true? Yeah, they drop a mask, so there really must be. Ian, sis. What are you guys doing over here? Oh, we just bumped into the ogre. Stop, stop, stop. Why are you yelling all of a sudden, sis? Nothing. Nothing you'd be interested at all, I swear. Oh? Oh, I get it. I bet you were making fun of me behind my back. I'm just gonna go head back to the festival. At least you didn't figure out what we were really talking about. Don't scare me like that, blabbing for the whole world to hear. Don't you have any filter? Kiki really likes the ogre, like really, really, really likes it. So if you found out we'd seen the ogre without him, I guess I was afraid he'd feel bad, you know? Feel left out or something. Am I overthinking it? Besides, I didn't want him running up the mountain to follow the ogre at this hour either. We already lied about it, and that's that. Keep this whole thing our little secret, okay? Maybe hold off on showing Kiki that mask you just picked up too. What are we talking about? I'm gonna capture this ogre. Talk to Kieran before heading back. That'd be a good way to wrap up.
Yeah. Alright, where's our boy? Gotta find him again.
This time it gave me a location on the map, I think. Please? I really want to have a candy apple. I do this pose for Papa. The please emote. Weaponized cuteness. He said there's a trick to making adults do what you want to do called weaponized cuteness.
When I want something from you, I'm gonna do that now.
Okay. I'm gonna do it back.
Okay.
And slowly take off my clothes as I do it.
Okay.
It'd be a power move. Had enough of the festival? I guess.
You didn't get a mask. What the heck?
We should head home. I'll walk you back to the community center. The next day.